To say the last 6 months has been a whirlwind for singer-songwriter Michael Marcagi would be putting it mildly. The indie folk singer has been riding the wave of his first hit song, Scared to Start, which he put on TikTok one day and quickly found out how much a viral song can launch you right into the career of your dreams. I'm your host, Tamara Dhia, and this is the Spout podcast, where famous people spout off about more than what they're famous for. And today, that's Michael Marcagi. Hello and welcome to the Spout podcast. I'm your host, Tamara Dhia, coming at you from Portland. And today I am joined by singer-songwriter Michael Marcagi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I just got to hear you perform, which was so amazing. How does it feel? Like, we're going to dive into this in just a moment. I know you are a newer solo artist. So how is it feeling to be out here performing your solo music in front of these audiences?
It is so fun. I like just the fact that people are like coming out and wanting to hear the songs is crazy to me. And so I still get nervous, like especially in like a small environment like this where you feel like you have to talk and stuff.
Yeah.
But but like seeing people actually like come out and respond to the music is beyond my wildest expectations. So it's been really, really fun.
Yeah. And actually I was looking at your tour dates and I noticed a lot of them are already sold out. So how does that feel from your perspective?
Again, like a dream come true. It feels like someone's pranking me a little bit. Like it doesn't feel real. But yeah, to like see, like never really playing a headline show. Like I've opened up for a lot of bands while people are like, ordering drinks at the bar and not really paying attention. So to see people, like want to come out for me and hear the music and to already have bought tickets is, something that I don't think I'll ever really be used to.
Yeah, now you're at the stage in your career where they're running from the bar to come hear you because they hear you're on stage.
I guess so.
Well, you are, like you said, or like I just mentioned, you are a newer solo artist. You were in a band for quite a while. Can you talk about that shift from being in a band to being solo?
Yeah, so the band, we did our thing for, a few years, and we got to do a lot of really cool experiences. I got to like open up for a lot of cool bands and play some festivals and stuff like that, but it was just one of those things where it just kind of like naturally came to an end. There wasn't like a cool Hollywood fight, anything. People were like getting married and having kids and moving on in different stages of life. And so I kind of had this realization where I was like, I want to give music one last shot. And there's some songs that I still wanted to write. And the style of music that I've always really been connected to is like some simpler acoustic, storytelling folk music. And that's kind of like where my heart has always been. So I recorded a few songs and by myself and or upstate New York with a really cool producer named David Barron, and just started putting them out on TikTok and stuff.
And look at you now, because one of those songs from TikTok is now, let me get these numbers right. So Scared to Start marked your first entry into the Billboard Hot 100. It also hit the top 10 on Hot Alternative Songs and Hot Rock Songs, and it also has over 230 million plays on Spotify alone.
Yeah. That's numbers that don't even compute in my head.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad way to start your solo career, I gotta say.
Not a bad way at all. Yeah, it all happened very, very fast, and I'm extremely, extremely lucky the way it all panned out. But yeah, it's been like a wild ride these past couple months, and just trying to enjoy it. But yeah, it has blown all of my expectations out of the water. I've had to like reset so many goals and dreams of like I always wanted a song to hit 1 million plays. Like that was like one of my biggest goals in like the band was like see 1 million on Spotify, and to see it, get far past that is really, really cool.
Why do you think Scared to Start is resonating so deeply with audiences?
Oh man, I don't know. I think, like right now the genre that I'm in is really like just resonating with a lot of people, which I'm super lucky and thankful for that. But I don't know. It's a song that I've always been really connected to and really liked the lyrics, and I think that like in the band and stuff, we would always, play them in a certain way. And with Scared to Start, I kind of wanted to just strip everything back and have like the lyrics and have like a simpler kind of arrangement of the song. And I think like maybe people there like connecting more with lyrics and paying more attention to that. And it just happened to connect with some people, which is really, really cool.
What's fascinating to me now is the way songs are created. So you posted a clip of Scared to Start to TikTok, and then it went viral, and audiences were clamoring to find the song on Spotify. And you were in the comment section like, hey, I actually don't have the full song made yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm going to get it to you as soon as possible. So can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, it was really crazy because I truthfully like wasn't that good at TikTok. I didn't really know how it all worked. I like literally downloaded the app just so I could start posting. So I didn't know like what the trends were, or like what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to say. And so it's I mean, social media is just like a crazy world where like if you get too hung up on like the negative comments and too just like engrossed in it and think about it too much, it can like kind of like pull away from, like what you're really supposed to be doing, of like just like writing songs and focusing on that. But on the other hand, like I'm so thankful for it. Like it has opened so many doors, and like I've even gotten to meet so many like cool people and have connections through TikTok. And like the opener that we have out on this tour is a girl named Lily Fitz, and I've kind of like met her through TikTok, and she does a lot of like covers and promotes her own songs and is big on that. So it's a really, really cool platform. But again, I think for me personally, I have to make sure not to dive too much into it, just to keep my brain from rotting.
Yeah, fair. I mean, they're banning it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
you might have to worry about that soon.
Yeah.
We're talking about TikTok, and when did you start to realize, like, whoa, something is happening with Scared to Start?
Yeah, it happened really quickly. Like I had posted, luckily, like again, I'm super lucky. I only had posted probably a dozen TikToks, and none of them, had more than like 100 views. Like no one was looking at them or whatever. And then I posted the Scared to Start TikTok, and within like a couple hours, it had reached like 5,000 plays, which was like, oh, this is cool. Like I've never seen like that many people look at my TikTok before. So I texted my manager and was like, hey man, like this TikTok's finally working. Like just here, I'm just like showing it to you or whatever. And he was texted back. He's like, would it be really crazy if we woke up tomorrow and it had like 25,000 plays? And I woke up to the next day after like, shutting my phone off and not paying attention, and it had like 1 million plays.
Oh my gosh.
And so I think right like that morning that I kind of knew that like it had kind of gained a little life of its own, and was like, yeah, the numbers were just like kept going up, and my phone was like, I literally had to like charge my phone throughout the whole day because I was just like, didn't turn my notifications off, and it was getting like so many, just like dinging the whole day. But yeah, ever since that day, it just kind of like has jump started this little thing.
This little thing, your career, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shoot, can you speak something into existence for me? Like, it would be really cool if tomorrow I had $1 million. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, it would be cool if I woke up with $25,000 tomorrow.
What's really cool as an artist, I would imagine, is when you're seeing other people do covers of your songs.
Yeah.
So people are starting to do that with Scared to Start. How does that feel as an artist?
Yeah, again, it's just like all of these moments happened just within so like a little amount of time, or like things that like were like career goals or whatever. Like, oh, it would always be cool if this happened or that happened. And I remember like, a couple days after Scared to Start came out, and like seeing all of these like people, using it for like awesome videos or doing their own covers of it. And it was just like so weird to see something that like I had made in such like a small area and like hadn't shared with anybody, then like the next week it to be like a worldwide thing. Like it was just, it's just really surreal. Like it was hard for like anyone to believe. Like my friends and family sending me like videos and TikToks of like people doing covers, and like, what the hell is going on? Like this is just so weird. And it was really weird. But yeah, it's a lot of things that just like, again, it's hard to take in, really.
So another artist that's kind of on a crazy trajectory, very similar to yours, and who I recently saw you took a photograph with, and someone that I interviewed recently for Spout podcast, is Dasha.
Oh yeah.
Whose song Austin, also very similarly, she posted a clip to TikTok, it blew up, and also climbing up the charts as well. So I saw you guys took a photo recently.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that you're kind of on this similar roller coaster?
Yeah, it was fun to hang out with her, just because we have very similar stories. And but yeah, again, it's just funny. It's just like trying so hard for so long and trying so many things, and then just like one day a random TikTok video is what sends you into your next like stage of your career. But no, she was really, really great, and I really liked hanging out with her. And yeah, just wild.
I mean, from an artist who really benefited from TikTok, how do you feel about the ban?
Oh man, yeah, it's weird. I hope it doesn't get banned, because like I want other artists to be able to have the same like opportunity that I did. Like again, I'm extremely lucky, and I'm like so thankful for what has happened. And I think like to take that away from artists, especially like young artists that don't have like any management or label or anything, just like because you really can truly just anyone in the world can post a video, and it can blow up and like open up a ton of doors for you. But there's a 5% part of me that would be like, it'd be nice to get banned so I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. And like,
yeah, posting is the hard part, right? Yeah.
Like trying to make content every day
Totally.
it can be frustrating, but that's a selfish answer. So
fair enough. Well, you did recently release a second version of Scared to Start with Joy Oladokin. So how did that collab kind of come about?
Yeah, so I was just talking with my team and we wanted to have another version, and it seems like in the folk world that I'm kind of in, like collaborations are just like people seem really open to them right now, and it's just really cool, like family oriented scene that's going on. And so it was literally just as easy as like, who would you want to sing on a song? And I listed a few people, and Joy is at the top of the list, and she said yes. So
nice.
Yeah, so she sang on it and killed it. She did amazing. And then I got to hang out with her last week in Nashville, and she's just like the nicest, most chilled, down to earth human being I've ever been around. So it was really, really cool. Just like making the connections and getting to meet new people. It's just really, really fun.
Have any artists that you're a fan of reached out to you about Scared to Start?
Yeah, I had a few people, like comment on Instagram and stuff that I've like screenshot. I'm like, I'm never gonna forget this. This is so cool.
Who?
Chelsea Cutler has been very nice to me, and I've never met her, but I'm a big fan of her. So like seeing that was really cool. Joe Jonas reached out on Instagram, which I thought was a fake account. So I'm like, he's way too famous. Like, why the hell would he have ever reached out? But no, yeah, some people have reached out and said they've liked the song, and yeah, again, just weird things.
It's funny you mentioned Chelsea Cutler. So we spoke about this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing her for the soccer show that I host.
Oh,
and
amazing!
I noticed that so she's a huge soccer fan.
That's awesome.
So I noticed that you're wearing a Man U shirt.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this soccer fandom.
I do love soccer, and this is gonna make me sound like not a true fan, but I'm not really a Man U fan at all. I just got this jersey for free, and I thought it was cool.
Wait, so who are you a fan of?
I like Chelsea.
Oop, okay, blue.
But no, I just like soccer in general.
Did you grow up playing it?
Yeah, and in my hometown, Cincinnati, we have a decent MLS team now, which is really fun to go to and watch. I try to go to as many games as I can, and then I was lucky enough to go to a Champions League game between Real Madrid and Man City a few weeks ago, which was probably the highlight of my life. Like, I think it's all downhill from here. Like, that was the coolest thing that I've ever done, for sure. It was so crazy.
Well, the World Cup is coming, so maybe
that is true.
Maybe you can top it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we know you're on tour. You're on tour currently. So what do you do in your downtime?
Whew. It feels like I don't have any downtime. It feels like I have been busy since January. But oh man, in the downtime, I literally just like to hang out with, like, it's good to be back like home and be around my friends. They keep me humble and keep me normal. Yeah. Like it's good to like go back and hang around people that have known you for the past 10 years. But yeah, I just like to hang out. My family's back in Cincinnati. I got a dog back there, who I miss. But yeah, I just like being outside. I like hiking, clearing my head, but nothing too crazy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So before I let you go, because I know you do have a show that you're planning tonight, what does the next couple years look like for you in your dream world? Yeah,
in my dream world, it's really weird just to see, like, for the first time in my life, I have like the next 8 months of my life planned out, like on a schedule, which is strange. But I think I really would love to, like, playing these shows are so fun, but I would love to be able to play the shows with like a full album out so people would know, like 12 songs or whatever. Right now I only have 5 out. But so I think the main goal is to try to get a full album out by maybe like the end of the year, around there, and then come back and do like another tour where I have more songs and, can play longer and, just have more experience under my belt with the different songs and stuff.
Are you working on new music while you're on tour?
Yeah, definitely always writing and always working towards a full album. And yeah, and I write with a lot of the guys in the band, which is fun. But yeah, just trying to do the balance of like writing songs and recording them while also, being on tour. Like, we're going to Australia and Canada this year, so
nice.
we have a lot of traveling to do. But again, very great. No complaining.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. All right, well, and I have a great show tonight. Thank you so much for coming on the pod. And like I said, if you ever need a tambourine girl in your band, I got you.
we could use you. We really could.
I'm gonna take you up on that. All right, thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Bye-bye.